Hey there, Mr. Johnson. It's Monday, July 30th, and now you know what I look like after work. Like $1,000,000 minus a million. But anyway, it's after 10 o'clock at night, so it's really dark outside, which is why I had to change this angle, because if I did it the other way after dark, I was actually really dark in comparison to my background, but I can't turn off any lights because then everything else would be really dark too. So, I just turned myself around and got the light on my face. And normally the stuff that I hide off camera is back there, and now you can see it, but I don't think there's anything incriminating there, and I don't really care, because the most incriminating thing would probably just be an empty bottle of beer. And you know what? I'm 23 years old in a country where you can drink at 19, so people can get over it. I don't know though, I kind of like this angle. Maybe I'm gonna use it more. Tell me what you think, everybody. This is my secret trying out this new angle thing. Anyway, I was gonna make a video today about my recent trip to the Yasu Expo, which was really cool. But I'm exhausted and I don't want to edit together all those photos and tell you about them and figure out what I'm going to say about each one. So, maybe I'll upload them to Facebook and you can see them there. Sorry to everybody who's not friends with me on Facebook. You can't be friends with me on Facebook because I reserve that for people that I actually know and or have met. So, sorry. Anyway, on to a response to your last video. I really like the idea of using languages as a secret code. That actually reminds me of when I used to be a summer camp counselor, and one of the things that my friends and I like to do is play Monopoly, and we would be really ruthless and come up with these really conniving business plans and ways to convince other people to be on our side and the like. And so my friends and I eventually formed a sort of business partnership, and one of them was sitting next to me and one of them was sitting across the table from me. And so the one who was sitting next to me would offer his ideas to me by whispering in my ear, and then my friend Kenny across the table, who was also really good at French, we would just talk in French to each other across the table, and we made up code names for everybody so that they couldn't hear us using their names. But other than that, we would basically just come up with our own deals in full open because nobody else could speak French. Next, you said, when are you going to be home for Christmas? I thought we've talked about this. I'm probably going to be home for Christmas this year. I'm in the middle of, waiting for contract negotiations, because that always happens at the last minute in Korea. They don't really do anything on time. And so my contract ends in about 4 weeks, which means that maybe in about 3 weeks I'll officially be able to say what I'm doing. But right now the plan is to stay here for another 3 months past this contract, and then go home for 3 months. Go home meaning leave Korea, because I would like to do a lot of traveling during that time. Not too much. I mean, I'm probably going to be home for at least 1 or 2 of those 3 months, but I would like to get a fair amount of traveling, especially to the UK, in during that time. So if you're a friend of mine in the UK, here's your heads up. I'm probably going to talk about it when I know more and we can plan things. And that's what I've got to say. I've got to be at work in 11 hours, so I'm just going to stop there. Tim, I'll see you tomorrow.